We are now in Barcelona with a VUELCO meeting concerning the work package number 8, which is a work package dedicated to define communication recommendations during volcanic crisis. This is a subject that has not attracted so much interest in volcanology since the last 5-6 years, and there's not so much written on that. So the purpose of this work package and the meeting we are having here in Barcelona now is to start analyzing what has been done on this area, but also starting to propose to write down a certain number of protocols or recommendations that we could use when we are facing a volcanic crisis. Also important is to identify which are the main problems in communication, because communication from scientists to decision makers, scientists to population, media is not an easy task. It requires different languages in each case. This is not easy because scientists are not used to communicate in other languages than the scientific language. And we need to know the specific information each of these stakeholders require in case of the management of a volcanic crisis.
So what we're facing right now in looking at the management of crises related to volcanic hazards is that we're entering a phase where we have new concerns about international regulation, about legal norms that are affecting the communication strategies. So what we've done is we've brought together uniquely legal expertise, social science expertise, expertise from observatories, and volcanological expertise, science expertise, to take a look at the question of how we do volcanic hazard communication. So for the last couple of days, we've been sitting down workshopping how we might design a series of communication protocols that could be applied as a best practice for observatories around the planet. So what we've done, excitingly I think, is to put in place a first draft of what these protocols might look like. We'll be writing these up, circulating them, and putting them into trial in a few future exercises, with the intent of circulating these amongst the volcanic hazard and volcanic risk community to see whether or not it works and then how they might be improved. So this is a first attempt at trying to have an international conversation about norms of best practices that we think will reflect and update old practices for what is a new international governance regime.
Time goes by in a